Hello my friends, welcome to the Through the Eyes of George YouTube channel. Today what we're going to talk about is something very important in today's culture. It's also something that's very timeless in cultures in any civilization, and that's etiquette, and that's civility, and that's chivalry. Now George Washington, when he was a young boy, about 13 or 14 years old, he wrote down 110 maxims to civility and to chivalry, courteousness, things like that. And those maxims are written down in this book. Now, for the brevity of time, we're only going to look over 3 maxims that he wrote down, and we're going to consider the topic of social media, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Google, any type of social media outlet. Now, when you conversate with somebody, how do you want to be treated? How do you want people to respond? How do you expect to listen to people? In this book here called George Washington's Prayers by Robert Pelton, it also has the 110 maxims written down. So number 66, let's jump into it. Be not forward, but friendly and courteous, the first to salute, hear, and answer. And be not pensive when it's time to converse. George Washington understood when you're conversating with somebody to be quick to listen and slow to speak. Be quick to listen and slow to speak. That's a timeless idea. Quick to listen and slow to speak. On Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or what have you, people are just reacting to what anybody's saying through their emotions. Yes, emotions are needful to understand the world and to understand what's going on. But when someone says something that you don't like, just because it hurts your feelings doesn't mean that it's hate speech. It's just their opinion. If I say, yeah, I don't like chocolate ice cream, and someone really likes chocolate ice cream, that's not hate speech. Or they say, I like Woodrow Wilson, he's my favorite president, and someone disagrees with me, that's not hate speech. That's just a difference of opinion. If somebody, well, you get the point. But think about the founders. They all had different ideas. They came from different backgrounds, some of them from different belief systems, different parts of the country. But they all came together and made a government and a constitution for us to live. So be courteous in your conversation. Be kind and be deliberate and be quick to listen and slow to speak. Be an active listener. Number 69. If two contend together, take not the part of either unconstrained, and be not obstinate in your own opinion, and things indifferent be of the major side. You see this a lot on Twitter. When someone has a disagreement with something, or someone brings something up from the past, like 30-something years ago, or 5 years ago, or they make a mistake. We're all human. We all make mistakes. But that doesn't mean the wolves have to come out and attack and totally demean your whole livelihood and career. Imagine if you did something wrong. Wouldn't you want to be heard? Don't we have something in America called, innocent until proven guilty? You have a right to get all the facts, just like a president. No matter who the president of the United States is, just like George Washington, he wanted all the facts on a matter. When George Washington in his time wrote the Jay Treaty, in that era, he needed all the facts. Other things happened after that about the Jay Treaty, and having a difference of opinion, and his cabinet members have a difference of opinion of what happened. But imagine if they had Twitter and Facebook and YouTube talking bad about each other. Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson had newspapers, legitimate newspapers, where they would talk bad about each other in George Washington's first term in office. What about today? You have the Washington Post, the New York Times, the Washington Times, you have USA Today, Fox News, CNN, all these outlets where they're talking bad about each other. And you don't really get all the facts. Isn't that the part of a journalist, to get all the facts before speaking, despite their opinion and their background and the things that have happened to them? So before we go on Twitter and YouTube and start saying all that we know, what did I say before? What was the maxim number 66? Be quick to listen and slow to speak, and then make a decision. Maxim number 73, and this is where we'll conclude. Think before you speak. Pronounce not imperfectly, nor bring out your words too hastily, but orderly and distinctly. George Washington, like I said, when he spoke, he tried to say and speak deliberately to be completely understood. Now, there are times as being a human, you may mispronounce things or you may have a lapse in memory. As we get older, yes, I know that our memory and our bodies change and our brain changes. I understand that. But for the rest of us, in the younger generations like myself and in the generation before me, be quick to listen and slow to speak. When you're on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and you're arguing with somebody about something, you think you're going to change their mind? No, you're just going to piss them off. You can't immediately change someone's mind by typing a comment here and there or saying everything you know. That's not easily to be entreated. That's not the golden rule of treating others how they want to be treated. Remember that. More about etiquette, if you have a great desire to read, which I'm sure you don't, is Emily Post's Guide to Etiquette. For every topic and conversation and different things that come up in life, that's a great book to look at about etiquette. And for you men out there, a great book about being a man and growing up is called The Art of Manliness by Brett and Kate McKay. This is very useful for any young man or just men in general. I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot from it. And in concluding in this video, I just encourage all of you to be quick to listen and slow to speak. You'll get a lot more harmonious conversations and a lot more memorable occasions where you will be easily understood. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to click the bell notification and give it a thumbs up. Talk to you again soon.